The true architects of society are silently moving the heavy pieces across the board. They do not feel your pain. They calculate it. They weaponize your sensitivity. They view your guilt as a highly predictable currency, which they can use to purchase your labor, your compliance, and your silence. You are an asset on their ledger. When a master manipulator, the narcissist, the Machiavellian, the sociopath identifies a highly empathetic person, they do not see a friend. They see an oasis in the desert, an endless, unprotected reservoir of emotional and physical energy. They see a vault with a combination written on the door, and they will drain you. They will drain you until there is nothing left but the hollow echo of your own resentment. And when you are empty, they will simply step over your husk and move to the next host. The predator relies entirely on the social contract that dictates you must be polite. The moment they cross a line, your instinct is to excuse their behavior, to seek out their childhood trauma, to explain away their cruelty. You do the psychological labor of forgiving them before they even apologize. This is how the monster walks through the front door of your life, not by breaking the lock, but by knocking quietly and relying on your crippling inability to be rude. You must forcefully extract the idea that your niceness is a badge of honor. It is not armor. It is a massive glowing target painted squarely on your back. To survive the brutal mathematics of this game, you must learn to surgically amputate your empathy when necessary. You must become capable of looking at another person's manufactured tragedy and feeling absolutely, unequivocally nothing. If their crisis does not serve your ultimate objective, it is none of your business. This does not mean you become a tyrant. It means you become a fortress. You reserve your empathy strictly for those who have proven their absolute loyalty through the crucible of time and action. Everyone else remains outside the moat. True kindness is not cheap. True kindness has immense value precisely because it is rare, guarded, and backed by the capacity to inflict consequences if it is betrayed. A sword kept in the sheath is a choice. Having no sword at all is just a vulnerability. Mastering the social dynamic requires the integration of your own shadow. You must embrace the capacity for cruelty. You must know exactly where the knives are kept in the psychological kitchen, even if you choose never to use them. The world does not belong to the kind. The world does not belong to the meek. The world belongs to the cold, the calculated, and the ruthlessly aware. You can choose to remain prey, wrapped tightly in the comforting blanket of your moral superiority, slowly being eaten alive. Or you can wake up. You can shed the programming. You can step out of the herd, study the architecture of the slaughterhouse, and finally bare your teeth to the dark. If this changed how you see yourself, hit that subscribe button. Share this with your friend who needs to hear it. And here is your final piece of advice for the week. Listen to this closely and burn it into your subconscious. The next time someone asks you for a favor, something that crosses your boundary, drains your time, or triggers your guilt, tell them, no. Offer no